Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, a little bit of a disturbance in the Transformers universe, at least the toy side. John Warden, who apparently was one of the lead designers or people behind the Transformers toys at Hasbro, has been fired. Now, he had left the company once before, but he came back recently, so the fact he's been let go so quickly is a bit worrying. Now, some people are speculating why. Some people are suggesting that it's because Transformers 1 is doing so bad and is a flop and the toys mustn't be selling either, and that. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that, but there's that idea. And the other idea is that there is some resentment or something for Generation 1, and there seems to be some idea that we're better off going away from Generation 1, that we spend too much time focusing on Generation 1 when that's what actually sells. And apparently people like TJ Omega have been saying that he... interesting channel, lots of videos. He may sound like Grain and Egg Zek, but he sort of seems to know what he's talking about. He was saying that he was sort of behind the focus on G1, and he was behind the Generations line and all that, and sort of pushing for that. And because he had a clue, and he has the right idea about Transformers, because the further you get away from G1 is just pointless. Like, you do Beast Wars, and they've sort of done reissues of Armada characters and stuff like that now, because those shows are like over 20 years old now, but no one cares about that stuff, and we just want Transformers, like G1 Transformers, basically, those characters, and the more you dilute it, the further away you get from that. But unfortunately that's what they're doing. Like with the movies, they started off basically just using the IP and the names, but not really resembling Transformers at all, and they got further and further away from what Transformers fans wanted. And they came back to it with Bumblebee, but then they sabotaged that by marketing it and selling it and treating it like a kid's film, so it couldn't make as much money as the other Transformers films. But then fans did love it, and they did want a sequel to it, but instead of doing that, they gave us a Beast Wars movie, and then they gave up and just decided to do a kids' animation film, and they thought, we'll just target stupid kids because they'll just watch whatever we put in front of them, and then they'll buy Transformers in the future. No, we buy Transformers and still collect them because the show was awesome and the toy line was awesome. So it needs to be awesome if you want people to actually keep interested in it. So I'm a little bit worried that now this guy's gone, that the focus on G1 is going to be less, or they're going to try a new strategy, because, you know, I'm guessing, I don't know which lines were selling better than others, but the thought seems to be, or the feeling seems to be, that they're not selling as many toys as they want, and they're trying to change things, and that going away from Generation 1 is what they're thinking of doing, but I have no idea because I don't work in the industry, obviously. But I just had to talk about it for a minute because it just worried me a little bit, because I didn't know much about this guy. I'd seen him in some videos and stuff like that, you know, looking at Transformers that they were producing and that, but I didn't, I didn't sort of realise, that there seems to be some turmoil on that amongst, Hasbro on that, and I mean, it's natural that we just focus on Generation 1, but apparently that was something that some people weren't happy about. But they'll find out the further away they go from it, the less successful they're going to be. But will they take responsibility for that and pull back and give us what the fans want, or will they blame us and be like, well, you don't want our toys, so we're not going to make toys for you anymore, instead of just making the toys we want? But yeah, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Mr. Warden being fired. Do you think there was something behind it? Is he responsible for anything? Is it his fault that, Transformers 1 failed when it was, basically like an attempted relaunch of the film on a kiddie level? Relaunch of the whole franchise on a kiddie level. The old fans don't want to replace Transformers with something else, and the new fans, apparently there aren't any. So I don't know, we'll see, but I'm going to go.